Hi guys, welcome to the Places You'll Fly. This is Arunika and today we'll be talking about a wedding budget. Specifically, today we'll be talking about why I decided to do my own makeup in case you were wondering about it yourself. And secondly, we'll be talking about how I managed to do it, what was the outcome, and third, we'll be talking about how much did it really save me.
Darling, you send me. I know you send me. Darling, you send me. I know you send me. Darling, you.
Okay, let's start by answering the why I decided to do it. So initially that was not the plan, but I had two weddings to plan on a budget. Of course, along with the other things that are the other rivaj and the other events that you have in a wedding. But primarily I had a Catholic wedding and a Bengali wedding. So an Indian look and a Western look with a white gown. Initially I did try to get a professional for this. So I tried everything. I tried going through websites, I tried going through those wedding apps and wedding planners. I tried all the routes to get makeup artists for me, but it just wasn't working out. So they are such a letdown, guys. What they do is they expect you to pay for their trials. No, I know that they are using expensive makeup and they're giving you your time, but that's what it is, right? It's marketing on their behalf. They're getting a client, they're showcasing their talent, so it's marketing for them. It would be for us like going to an interview and telling them, uh, telling the company which we are going to interview for to pay for a car and have us picked up and also have us dropped to our home. And on top of that, for an interview, they should be paying us. So it didn't really make sense for me. I did pay them though. I did, you know, schedule at least 3 to 4 different makeup artists, and I tried to make time for them. And one of them came to my house, and the other one I had to go all the way. I had to go quite far to their studio to get it done, and. So yeah, I did all this in the weekends, but ultimately they were huge disappointments because, so this is the thing, they give you one trial only. So they will take out 1 hour from their day or something, and they'll expect to give you a trial in that time. Though they say that they'll get us ready in 2 hours, 3 hours, or something like that. But on the other hand, when they're giving you a trial, they'll just take an hour or so, and they will do something. They may or may not try it, but they'll do something, and if you don't like it, they're just gonna be like, okay, I get what you're saying. I'll probably do it right on your wedding day. Anyway, so they expect me to not like what they have done on me right now, and yet give them, I don't know, anywhere from 10 to 30,000 bucks for one event, 2 hours of their time on something that I don't like. That is nuts. That's absolutely nuts. And they expect me to trust that they can do it right on that day when they didn't get it right today. It doesn't make any sense to me. They have so much leverage, this industry, because they know that we're desperate to pay them. They know that we want to have a special day, and we are willing to pay them. I mean, in like, the Indian wedding industry is humongous and people spend a lot. So yeah, I thought by the time I spent thousands of bucks entertaining these artists with, I ultimately I did not even like their work. None of them actually made me look good at all. This is how I'm looking. Like, my friends told me that if it was ever possible, I'm looking uglier than I normally do. Yeah, not a compliment, makeup artists. Not a compliment. The second most important thing for me personally was to pay for my entire wedding. So if I want a grand wedding, I have to pay for that grand wedding. The makeup was not it. I knew I could do a much better job. Part 2. Let's talk about how I managed it. So first I had to decide on certain looks that I was trying to go for. So Indian weddings are very specific. Usually people go for a red look, and I was going to wear a red sari for my Bengali wedding, so it had to be a yellow and gold look. So that was sorted. And for the Catholic one, usually for some reason I'm not very fond of. People here go for a blue eyeshadow look for some reason. But what I wanted to do with my white gown was to have peaches and pinks, nude-ish look. And so that was sorted, and I took my inspiration from different YouTube videos while coming back and going to work. I would watch YouTube videos. I would take and save a lot of pictures from Pinterest. And so I had a set of looks that I wanted to go for, and then I accordingly bought my makeup. So I invested a lot of makeup, and since I already knew that I needed one a red gold makeup and the other was nude pink peach makeup, so I went for this baby. This is the Huda Rose Gold palette, and I would have never thought of buying something like this ever. I would never buy something so expensive, but I needed something that would last long, and it's one of the best makeup palettes out there, and it had all the shades, like I already showed you, it had all the shades that I would want for my events and going ahead. So this was a very, very good option for me, and boy did it work. This is Other than this really expensive eye palette, I bought everything. I bought good foundations. I bought liquid lipsticks that would stay a lot. I bought I bought makeup brushes. I bought the whole Shazam, and even so, my expenses were less than half of what I would have paid the makeup artist for one event. I got everything, including the Huda Beauty, under 10k, and just in getting those particular trials, I was paying them 1500 for each trial. So, and paying for the travel. So yeah, that I think I saved a lot of money, but we'll get to that later. In the end, I'll also talk about how much money I saved in all. So yeah, after coming back home, I would try these different makeup looks. I bought a Baby Bliss hair dryer. I bought a makeup stand with, a magnifying side and a normal side, so I could do makeup like really closely. And even with all of that, it was still cheaper. It's crazy how much these artists take from you. Anyways, I would come back every night and try each look out, and it did not. So I have some experience in makeup. It did not take too long. I took 2 or 3 trials to actually check these things out, and it did work out for me. Now let's talk about how much did I really save. So my expenses would have been, if I would have had even the minimum amount that people pay for a makeup artist, that would be around 10 to 12.5 thousand rupees, or for both of my events, and that would amount to about 20k, 20 to 25,000 rupees. Otherwise, if I would have taken a little bit more expensive artist of say 20k, which I would have never dreamed of taking, it would have been around 40,000 rupees expenditure for both my events. I'm not even talking about the other events that I was hosting. Then my expenses other than that was getting those trials. So each trial would take me around 2 or 2.5 thousand rupees, because I had 2 looks that I wanted them to try on me. I'm not even counting the traveling over here. Cosmetic, everything together cost me about 10,000. And so if you see that, I have, if you count the cheaper set of makeup artists or the medium range makeup artists, I saved around 15,000. I saved more than I spent, and I saved a lot of headache. Trust me, my biggest issue was that on that day I'm going to be so furious and so upset that I'm not looking the way I want to. My trials were so horrible that I was really trusting myself more. So I decided to not go with them, and I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't. So for the entire list of makeup that I bought, if you want to have a look at them too, they were smudge free, they were long lasting, they were not, except the Huda Beauty one, they were not the most expensive brand you would go for, but yes, they were good for the skin and they were cruelty free. Everything I bought except for my Maybelline Fit Me because of the tone, everything I bought was actually cruelty free. So yeah, there you go. If you want to check those products out, I have them in my blog and I'll have the link below. So you can go and buy it from there if you want to. Press that like button and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Please comment down below if you would like me to post about something particular or to write something about something in my blog. You can also go check out my blog. I would again put the link below. So yeah, have a great day and have a good wedding.